Question. You're affiliated with the environmental group Deep Green Resistance. Why is such a group necessary, and what separates it from groups like Greenpeace, for example? Well, a couple of things. One of them is that we are explicitly biocentric and ecocentric. And the former head of Greenpeace International routinely argued that the earth doesn't need saving, that what it's really about is people, is human people. And they don't even recognize that non-human people are people. And I'm not talking about individual Greenpeace people, I'm talking about the organization. And so there's a few things. One is that we saw the necessity for a group that was explicitly biocentric and ecocentric, that absolutely centered the natural world, as Earth First did at one point. I mean, that was the point, Earth First, and Earth First has lost its way decades ago. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons we felt the necessity to make this organization. Another is that we didn't see any organizations out there. So I've known so many grassroots activists over the decades who have been just hanging on by their fingernails, trying to protect this or that piece of ground until civilization falls. And they always said this in private, but never in public. And we wanted to be saying it in public. And we wanted to be a group that would acknowledge that the dominant culture is a war on the living planet, and that this will affect your strategy and your tactics. And so far as what people in DGR actually do, we're still protecting specific places, Thacker Pass in Nevada, prairie dogs in Colorado. There are lots of actions going on around the world to protect specific places, and yes, so Greenpeace does a lot of actions to protect specific places, and so do many other organizations. And the difference is, as we're doing those actions, we're also acknowledging that this way of life can never be sustainable, and we are not making bows to, well, yeah, we're trying to protect this place, but the economy does need a lot more of these minerals. We're not accepting that. So that was one reason for our existence. And also we are advocating for a larger resistance movement than the others. And we see no reason why we can't all work in concert, because the important thing is protecting wild nature.